Remember when we were playing so much PUBG? How many hours of PUBG do I have? Probably like, you know what? I'm gonna check that real quick actually. It's probably on 208 hours. That shit rotted our brains. That's exactly how I feel. I had a lot of fun. Oh no. I had a lot of fun in PUBG and a lot of Rainbow Six and a lot of the other games that we played a lot of. God. But in retrospect, I'm like, did I really spend that much time playing that? I could have been doing anything else. I'm at the stage in my life where I'm like, why did I play so many video games? Irony being, I'm still playing video games. But why did I play so many video games that did not care for my time? Yeah, you should play more video games. I'm trying to play less. I'm trying to dedicate my stream time into my video game time more. That way I have a desire to play video games. I go, oh boy, I can't wait for 7 p.m. I could be playing a video game. I can play Zomboid, or Balatro, or Bazaar. You should play one so bad that the good one, when you play the good one, it feels that much better. Daft. I have so many games that I could play. So many. Fuck. I don't want to dedicate. I don't want to dedicate my limited lifespan on this earth to just playing bad video games. Or seeking out the perfect bad video game to highlight the good video games, you know? I don't want to I don't want to become the person that says, "Yeah, I got to tase my balls if I want to feel anything anymore." The only thing that does it for me anymore is hard drugs and like insane physical pain. I don't want to be like the jackass guys. Have you seen how they're holding up nowadays? They're doing terrible. Sure, they were a great cultural moment, but that's not what we need. We don't need people tasing their balls to be entertaining or to wake up in the morning. Why would I still think about the tasing yourself to wake up? Mr. Riker, why would you do that to yourself?
Oh no.
Why would anybody do that to themselves? Why would you want that? Why would you want to subject yourself to that kind of pain? Sorry, one moment. Spouse telling me they're on their way home.
Ugh.
If you think about it, this game is like tasing yourself a little bit. It's that overcoming of insurmountable odds. When you tase yourself, you're overcoming the odds of being tased. Very recently, he said that he made asparagus in the air fryer with a basket that had degreaser in it. And knew halfway through cooking and ate some of it anyways. Brother, that shit'll kill you. Chemical cleaners don't fuck around. The human body is not made for that. The human body is not made to eat degreaser. You didn't want to waste the asparagus. Brother, you wasted the asparagus already. You made the asparagus a waste.
No.
As soon as you realized that you had degreaser on your food, that food was gone. You weren't going to be able to eat it. Please tell me he didn't get sick or anything at the very least. I do not wish ill. He did not get sick. His dad sold his house because he had to talk to his neighbors when he smoked a cigarette.
No.
I mean, one, don't be smoking cigarettes. Two, if you have to spend time outside, like on your porch, why not embrace that you're gonna have to interact with people?
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. Be games, be movies, be music, be philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
So philosophical. Oh, fuck.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying.
God
Don't let
damn
it
it.
get to you.
It was suggested to him to smoke in the backyard, but the door was broken. Shouldn't you work on like fixing the door then? So he sold his house because he had to talk to his neighbor because his back door was broken. That was also suggested, but he said no, he isn't going to do that. Brother, you're just going to live with the broken door? That's true, he did just sell it.
Getting harder the more times you try it. I think anger makes you swing the hammer harder, and that can push you away from the wall.
You're gonna get a whole new house.
Whoop.
Isn't the housing market, like, crazy right now, too?
Whoop. Whoop.
I've not been following it nearly as much because I don't want to purchase a pre-made home anymore.
Oh.
But, like, isn't it still just getting even crazier? So he's just gonna, this guy is gonna sell his old house.
Whoop. No.
Fuck. He sold it in the middle of the process, realized that it was going to be a hassle to move, so he tried to stop after selling the house. And the people who bought it got mad.
Whoop.
Yeah, no shit.
Whoop.
They bought a house from a moron. A moron who realized, oh, maybe I don't want to actually sell my house. Brother, that's like a house with a broken door. A house with a broken door. There are just so many unaddressed actual issues there before escalating to, I'm just gonna sell the house. Every story that guy tells is great. It sounds like there's a good reason that he ended up the way that he did. And the way that he did end up is still not even as bad as it could be. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, no. Every story a painting. Just like every frame a painting. Isn't that guy back now? I thought he had... I thought I remembered hearing some kerfuffle about his return. I haven't ever watched that content either. There's just a lot of content. He just released a short film called The Second. That's interesting. Is it about a second? Is it about a clock, perhaps? Come on. It's about a son who is second. A dude who is the second for his son in a duel. Oh, that actually sounds pretty interesting. I'm interested in that. Should watch more actual media that isn't garbage. As Ben was saying, the internet is kind of overrun with garbage. Then again, our entire world is at this point. I think I should watch more garbage, like VTubers. Look, VTubers are art, okay? Yeah. VTubers are their own form of art. all of it is art, without a doubt.
There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Live Leak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
Oh, no, don't do this to me. Come on. Bring me back. There we go. With big naturals. VTubers are
Everything's
art
fresh
with...
for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
I have a question. Have any of you ever gone back and watched some, like, YouTubers that you watched back in the day? Because I grew up watching gaming YouTube. I was like, this is a little embarrassing to admit, but I was a big The Creatures head back when they were like the first content creator house. Because I'd individually followed a couple of the people there. And then I got into the content that they were making. That was Markiplier, right? No, that was Gassy Mexican and Kutra and those people. I grew up Sea-Nanner in them, not Sea-Nanner. I did not watch a whole lot of Sea-Nanners. I did watch a little bit, but I only watched so much COD commentary. Mostly because I was like, none of these people. Here, I'll find something about The Creatures and I'll link it to you later, but every now and then I'll go back and I'll check in on how they're... Oh, fuck me. I'll check in on how they're doing. Just to see, because I'm curious. Oh, no. Oh, there it
This thing
is.
that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Oh, well. You know, Gassy is doing all right. Yeah, I saw... In setting up some of my stream stuff, I saw a couple of his, like, here's a tip on how to be a good streamer things. So, he's obviously getting that bag. And I love that for them. I love that for the old heads. The old school YouTubers. The old school gaming YouTubers. The what's up, everybody's? And desperately trying to be entertaining for half an hour. While you play, like, Trouble in Terrorist Town. Although that's more of... Is that a slightly newer one for that?
Get nasty, old boy. Going down the road,
Yeah, any Gary's Mod stuff.
I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
Any Gary's Mod stuff. I never really watched a lot of Gary's Mod stuff. I don't think it was as entertaining to me. What was the game about, was it The Hunted? It was the Source game about, what was it? Like a genetically modified creature that needs to be killed. You could like blow people up. The invisible dude with the knife? Yeah, that's the one. I loved that game. I watched people play that a bunch, and every time I got people together for it, I was so happy. Even with the lack of updates, I felt like that game genuinely had something going for it. Now it just felt good having loadouts that weren't like, you get XP shit. What's your XP? The win con was win through perseverance and killing. You know what game Gassy Mexican streamed? What game did Gassy stream? WoW Hardcore Classic. I'm not playing WoW Hardcore Classic. Why you gotta do this to me, brother? I again do not have the kind of time investment for that. One day. Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day you'll get me with that.
Hang in there. Don't let it get to you. But also, let it get you a little bit.
On my deathbed. Look, you get me a clinical diagnosis. Oh, fuck me.
The soul would have no rainbow had the eyes no tears.
Okay,
John
well,
Vance Cheney.
back at it. If you get me a cancer diagnosis, like an official cancer diagnosis, and you have like 6 months to live, I will play WoW Classic with you. Sorry, WoW Hardcore Classic, not just WoW Classic, because we have played WoW Classic together. That's not a game I really intend to put back on my radar. I've already done so much. I think the furthest I got in that was like level 40, and I was like, we're still doing this grind thing? Leveling took forever. All of the quests sucked. That's without rose-tinted glasses, by the way. I grew up... I only ever got to like level 20 prior to that. And every time I'd play a quest, I'd be like, oh damn, there sure is another problem in Alliance Town, in Hordesville. What is it this time? Oh, supply chain issues? Go find thing? Alright, well, it's conveniently with the quest with kill 17 billion of this thing, and the other quest, acquire 1,700 of this thing from the guys that you need to kill 17 billion of. Like, I understand the design, but it sure did get tedious after that long time. You know what it was? It was... oh, fuck. It was much like RuneScape. In that I was like, ah yes, I'm whittling a character. I'm spending my time making this character that isn't real better at an activity that isn't real. in a way that does not actually scratch my brain itch. I'm doing it simply because I'm bored. Fuck me. Come on. Come on. Simply because I've run out of other content to do. Oh no, I just got a call from my doctor. Oh yeah, at midnight? I want to see proof. I know where this is going before you
You've done
even
this part
go.
before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Thank you, Ben. The chimney. Fuck. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Gently set down. We're either going to finish this session on top of this mountain or not at all. There we go. Get me back up. Daft, why do you want to play WoW Classic? Specifically hardcore so much? Is it because of the other streamers that you're watching? No? Is it just because you love trying to convince me to make myself miserable? Because you want to watch me stream it? You just want me to play bad games. Yes. WoW is certainly a bad game. At least in the, I'll say, dopamine to time investment category. If I want to play a good game, or at least a game that gives me high dopamine immediately, I'm playing Tetris. That game is forever. So I'm thinking about Tetris now, and Puyo Puyo Tetris? Is that one considered a good one? Wait, is that the one that they say, like, piss in? Am I misremembering? P, that's the one. They say P. P. Tetris Connected? You know what game I actually did invest a bunch of time in and never got a single win in? I only ever got to second place in it. It was Tetris 99. That game. That game. That game certainly soaked up a lot of my time. Speaking of games that have soaked up time. Oh, the sledgehammer launch off is not working for me as well as I had it. Daft, have you ever watched BoJack Horseman in its entirety? or any amount of it, I should say. I watched that game because I was certainly in a slump. That game, that show, seen the last episode. That's pretty much what you need. That is the entirety of what you need from that.
In this context,
Oh,
it's
fuck.
tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland thing?
Hey, look, you got a DM. Time just enough to get to. Brother. Okay, that's a good joke. Look, it's proof. Come on, man. I'm not playing WoW Classic.
The pain I feel
fuck.
now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
Look, it's proof. Just enough time to get to 60, huh? Won't that take like multiple characters too? Guess I'll wither and die from super cancer alone. Speaking of playing bad games together, have you seen anything on Rivals? I don't think I'm going to play it simply because I don't want to play team-based shooters. But it looked like interesting content. If you enjoyed that kind of thing. I don't think I would, but not anymore, at least. Well,
I feel within me a peace above all earthly
close,
dignity.
close.
A
You of the
still and
boys have been
quiet
playing it.
conscience. William Shakespeare.
Wasn't all that into it. I totally understand why you would not be into it. I've seen Ian and Andrew playing it a little bit too. And I'm just like, wow, it'd be great to play a video game with friends. Anyways, not that one though. And not WoW Classic. I'm not playing WoW Hardcore Classic. I'm simply not doing it. All right, how about this? I'll give you crazy goals and goalposts. I'll play Hardcore WoW Classic if you can convince Ian to do that. Although I don't know if he actually would want to. Yeah, the guy's got a full-time job. He's a lawyer. He's got stuff he's got to do. And his downtime he spends playing Marvel Rivals instead because it's easier. A lot less committal. That's never gonna happen. Yeah, I know. Ian hates MMOs. He's been modding Game Boys now. Yeah, I saw that actually. You should tell him to talk to Leo about that actually. They're really good at that. Or at least they know how to do it. And some basics. Alright, I'm gonna end up stopping here. We'll quit there.